I'm about as real as they come.
All my beats tailored by Joe. House Digital.
Maserati, Rick in Detroit. Convertible bird in Miami. Graduated summa cum laude. Strip club made a tsunami. Carlton Hines with the ball game. Grateful Edmonds with the snowflakes. Craig Pettis in the M-Town. Sal Magluta with the boat game. Falcone with the cocaine. Like Freeway Ricky with the plug game. Like Monster Cody in South Central. Larry Davis from close range.
Federal agents have arrested the popular Baltimore rapper YGG TAY on charges he supplied cocaine and heroin to the Train to Go drug organization for years.
To the violent drug operation of the Train to Go gang, TGG. In July of 2017, Taylor was indicted with 9 others, including Montana Baronet. He'd been labeled the city's #1 trigger puller by then Police Commissioner Kevin Davis.
Baronet frequented the area of Sandtown, Winchester, Pedestal Gardens, and Pennsylvania Avenue. He terrorized those communities.
The federal indictment linked the gang to 10 murders.
Man, we at the video shoot, man. Wishing for Rap 2 coming out tomorrow.
They already know what it is. A lot of culture shit. YGG shit. We ain't stopping. We making movies on y'all bitch ass.
You dig what I'm saying? You understand? You hear the shooter, man.
We in VA with it. We in VA with it, man. I mean, hot fluid, man. Shit.
Yeah, I got them millies at me, you understand what I'm saying? Just shooting dice, just shooting dice, got my ass wet.
You know, original 410, 804.
That way.
All the VA.
Them boys be, you know,
I'm gonna try to tell you goofy niggas, man, I got a fucking car, stupid. Yeah, nigga, Hyundai. They got a Hyundai in cars. I left a wire double piece home today, man. I just bought the diamond chains out today. Still a little 70, hear me? Nah, man. I left the patty home too. I bought the rollie out. I left the protect home, man. I brought the rollie out today, man. Yeah, nigga. What it is, we in BC with it tonight, man. Go get us, man. You know what it is with us, man. Wishing for Rap 2. Got the city in a frenzy. Know what I mean? Got the streets on lock.
Federal agents have arrested the popular Baltimore rapper YGG TAY on charges he supplied cocaine and heroin to the Train to Go drug organization for years. The rapper, whose full name is Davonte Harrison, was arrested while wearing a Dolce & Gabbana fanny pack with $9,277 inside, a .40 caliber Glock pistol with an extended magazine that had 17 rounds, including 1 round in the chamber. Charging documents revealed this. Baltimore FBI Safe Streets Task Force, who are investigating the case, found suspected heroin in his vehicle. Also arrested, DeMont Brown, another local rapper believed to be close with Harrison.
Yo, we back. It's your boy Popalot. Mobb ties. We on our way to Baltimore with it. This is going to be an everywhere story, but we're going to spend a lot of time in West Baltimore and get familiar with some people that we spoke about in the past. Now, without further ado, the person that we're going to be covering today is going to be a guy by the name of Davonte YGG TAY Harrison. Now, we're going to break that down for you. It's going to be Davonte Harrison, but he's going to be well known as the Baltimore, or the popular Baltimore rapper YGG TAY, or Young Go Getter TAY. And a little bit about YGG TAY is he's well known in the underground hip hop Baltimore scene for songs he got like Hood featuring Young Scooter, Got another song called Every Day that I seen might have like went viral. They also said that he was co-signed by Future. You see on the internet a lot of times where he crossed paths with Future, looked like Pusha T, Trey Songz. So he was definitely active. And as far as the music, I want to say that probably started for him, based on my research, like right around 2013, 2014. Started picking up steam. He would go on to be indicted in 2019, but the seeds of that indictment was definitely planted years before, and we're going to try to break that down right now. Now, a little unknown fact about him is it was kind of semi-widely publicized, and it's a almost if you know situation that he was in a fight with the late Laura Scooter, and there's footage floating around on the internet. I'm trying to leave it in the comment box. Would have added it to the video, but you know they make it hectic on shit like that. But that happened. You also see where he has music with YBS Schooler. So he really pretty much is tied in and connected with the Baltimore underground scene. A lot of times, once I seen the media coverage of him, they were saying how he was one of the most popular Baltimore rappers. Now, if anybody, not if anybody, all my niggas from Baltimore, I want y'all to get in the comment box, man. Let us know where he ranked as far as, was he next up? Was he after who was ever next up? But the seeds of his indictment was actually planted by another organization that we covered by the name of TTG, or Train to Go. And this was going to be a West Baltimore killing organization, or a killing conglomerate, however you want to mention it. So according to the feds, the YGG organization was semi-aligned with the TTG organization, if that makes any sense. And I'm going to try to explain how they have those breakdowns. So they're gonna, they have a member that was just caught not too long ago, one of the last remaining members of the TTG indictment. He fled to the Dominican Republic. He was actually on a lam for 2 years from when they caught him. I remember his last name being Taylor. And they ended up charging him with 3 murders, but they also going to say that he was a member of the YGG organization. So based on how the government tried to play it out, was they going to say that the YGG organization was the money faction of the TTG organization. So YGG TAY's name came up in the trial of the Train to Go organization, where they tried to say that it was overheard that he offered a hit. It was a detective by the name of Mark Neptune, and he was a joint agent, and he was a city police detective. So he worked both federally and with the state, or in the city of Baltimore. And he's going to say that he overheard a phone call that between a police informant and a South Baltimore drug dealer, and the drug dealer said that the rapper had offered money for the murder of a guy by the name of Guy Coffey. Now, Guy Coffey would end up being murdered in 2018, and that was said at the trial of TTG. Now, YGG TAY would not be indicted or not be pulled into the case, but lo and behold, several years later, after the TTG organization was taken down, they found the last member, YGG TAY would end up being indicted. I'm not sure if that murder was mentioned in his indictment, but what was mentioned was he was the primary and main drug supplier for the Train to Go organization. Now, it is just
strikes me that he wasn't indicted any faster after the federal agent mentioned his name at that trial, being that the Train to Go organization was responsible for upwards of 10 murders. They had at that time what was called the number one city trigger puller, Montana Burnett, and they're gonna in that indictment, him and I want to say his brother, a guy by the name of Tanner, was also indicted with that organization. So pretty much they listed them as a gang of drug dealing hitmen, and YGG as the financial backing to this organization. So that's just wild in itself. But y'all know what it is. Y'all make sure y'all follow me on Instagram, on Twitter. It's your boy POP_A_LOT. If y'all got any info on the situation, definitely we want to hear as far as like what YGG TAY's rise looked like. Was he making ripples in the city of Baltimore? Did y'all hear about him? Was he up next? Was he up after next? Y'all make sure y'all get at me in the comment box below. Y'all hit the bell to subscribe. Y'all know what it is. We're going to be back with some more real trill spill shit. We see y'all soon, Baltimore. Mobb, ties.